So now I'd like to introduce today's speakers, Rakesh Patel and Andrew Miller. Rakesh is the VP of Innovation at ADF Engineering and has over 20 years experience in engineering, project management, construction, and operations. His specialty is industrial water and wastewater treatment, and his experience spans across the food and beverage, pharmaceutical, chemical, biofuel, and manufacturing industries. Andrew is a chemical engineer with nearly a decade of experience in manufacturing, engineering, and project management. He's worked extensively in the food and beverage, flavor, and packaging industries, bringing expertise in operations, process improvement, and engineering consulting. Throughout his career, Andrew has led projects in facility upgrades, equipment optimization, and process safety enhancements. So with that, now I will turn it over to Rakesh and Andrew for today's presentation.
All right, thank you, Tim. Appreciate the introduction. So my name is Andrew Miller, and with me is Rakesh. We are both team members with ADF Engineering. And so who is ADF Engineering? We are a full service process and facility engineering firm. We are involved in multiple different industries, and we have multiple different departments here. We have a very strong mechanical and process as well as structural departments. We're also able to provide civil and electrical design, controls and instrumentation, obviously project management, construction management and administration, and also able to conduct audits. And some of those would involve energy audits, structural audits, dust hazard analysis, food safety audits, are just a few of the ones that we're able to provide. We've been in business over 20 years now with projects mainly in the US, but we have also done international projects in Canada, Mexico, China, and Brazil. And we touch in many different industries. Some of the key ones involve corn milling, oil seeds, food and beverage, animal feed, as well as pet food, chemical manufacturing, and consumer goods. So we have grown over the last few years, but have steadily done over 400 projects annually and over 5,000 projects in total. And so all of this has led us to have this experience that we're going to discuss today on the project delivery methods between Rakesh and myself. And so we'll go ahead and jump right into the agenda. So we're going to discuss the common project delivery methods that we've encountered and that are common in this industry. With that, also dive into the contract structure and hierarchy, who is doing what and when. And with those actions, there's going to be risk and how to control that risk, who's responsible for that risk, and different factors that would drive your selection for the project delivery method. And some of those would include the size of the project, as well as the size of your organization, your location, how complex is that project, what is your experience in that area, and what is your priority for that project? Is it going to be your schedule, cost, the risk? And we'll go into a couple different examples and case studies. And like Tim said, we'll have some time at the end to answer any of your guys' questions. So when we say project delivery method, you may or may not know exactly what we're talking about or what all that entails. But for us, we're going to break it down in a couple different ways. And so first, there's a couple phases of a project, and we're going to focus on three of them: our planning phase, the design phase, and construction. And within those phases, there's going to be different parties involved. So you're going to have the owner of the project, you're going to have a design team or firm, and then the construction company. And so there's going to be a lot of different interaction between those phases and those different parties. And there's a lot of combinations that you can have with those. And so as you're going through and making your decision for what project delivery method to use, here's a couple key things to consider. What is your project going to entail? Is it going to be, as we